Hello, this is the previous year question of NEET and other medical exams. This is the first chapter, unit and measurement. Let's get started. This is the first question, unit of thermal conductivity. Now let us understand what is thermal conductivity. If we take a rod of length L and this is the cross sectional area of the rod, right? This is it. Okay, this with the cross sectional area, this is A, and the length of the rod is L, and the temperature is measured in Kelvin scale, and the temperature of this end is T1 and this end is T2. If we consider T1 is greater than T2, the heat will be flow in this direction, right? The rate of flow of heat means the heat per unit time, the heat flow per unit time is proportional to Q by T is proportional to the difference of temperature between two ends. But remember one thing, the temperature is measured in Kelvin scale, right? Okay, so Q by T is proportional to T1 minus T2, and this is also proportional to area. This is cross sectional area of the rod, and this is inversely proportional to the length, right? So togetherly we can write Q by T is equals to proportionality constant K and A T1 minus T2 by L, right? So here we can get Q by T. Q is the heat and T is the time. Heat is something like energy and T is time, just time. So energy unit is joule per time means second. Joule per second is what? Watt. W-A-T-T, watt, right? Okay, so A is meter square and L is meter, right? And T1 minus T2 is togetherly Kelvin. This is Kelvin, right? So meter square and thus this meter is get cancelled, so this is meter. So unit of K equals to watt per meter per Kelvin, right? So watt per meter per Kelvin, option A. Let's move to the question number 2. This is, in an experiment, the percentage of error occurred in measuring the physical quantities A, B, C and D is 1%, 2%, 3% and 4% respectively. Then the maximum percentage error in measurement X, and the formula of X is given here, right? So X is A square B to the power half C to the power 1/3 and D cube, right? The formula is provided in the question, right? So the relative error, in case of relative error, just remember one thing, in case of relative error the power becomes the coefficient, right? dx by x equals to 2 into the power of A is 2, so the 2 is became coefficient dA by A, right? Plus we can write half of dB by B plus 1/3 of dC by C plus 3 of D by D, right? So if we multiply 100% in both the sides, so we can get dx by x into 100% equals to, okay, let's get this question in short time. So dA by A into 100% is what? 1% plus half of dB by B into 100% is what? dB by B into 100% is 2% This is provided in this section. A, B, C, D is 1%, 2%, 3%, and 4%, right? So plus 1 by 3 into 3% plus 3 into what? 3 into 4%, right? So we get 16% as an answer. So option number C. Okay, let's move to the question number 3. The main scale of a vernier caliper has n division per centimeter. This is the main scale, right? Let's erase something that we can use this space. I think this will be enough. Okay, let's move to the question. Right, the n division of what? N division of main scale, right? N division of main scale is per centimeter. So n division of main scale is 1 centimeter. So 1 division of main scale is 1 by n centimeter, right? Okay, n division of the vernier scale coincide with n minus 1 division of main scale. This is very important, very important. So n division of vernier scale division is equals to n minus 1 into main scale division. So 1 vernier scale division equals to n by n minus 1 by n main scale division, right? So this is 1 minus 1 by n main scale division. So the question is, what is the least count, right? So what is least count? Least count is nothing but 1 main scale division minus 1 vernier scale division. 1 main scale division minus 1 vernier scale division. And we know the 1 main scale division is nothing but 1 by n centimeter, but 1 vernier scale division we don't know. Okay, so we can express vernier scale division in terms of main scale division, right? So let's put this value: 1 main scale division minus 1 minus 1 by n main scale division, because 1 vernier scale division equals to 1 minus 1 by n main scale division. So this is 1 by n main scale division. So 1 by n into 1 main scale division is what? 1 by n centimeter. So 1 by n centimeter is 1 by n square centimeter, right? So the option number C. Okay, let's move to the question number 4. Okay, the student measured a diameter of small steel ball using screw gauge of least count 0.001 centimeter, right? The main scale reading is 5 centimeter. Okay, 0 of the scale 0 of circular scale division coincide with 25th division above the reference level, right? So circular scale division is what? 25, right? If the screw gauge has 0 error of negative 0 error, this is negative 0 error. Remember, this is negative sign. Okay, so we can assume the diameter of ball is seeking here. So diameter of ball, this is simple formula, is what? Main scale reading plus circular scale reading into least count minus of what? 0 error. Here 0 error is negative, so 0 error provide us some positive values. Okay, so main scale reading is what? 5 millimeter, 5 millimeter, which the student actually reads, right? Okay, circular scale division is what? 25. Least count is 0.001. Okay, this is millimeter and this is centimeter, because least count is given in centimeter unit. Okay, minus 0 error. 0 error is what? 0.004. This is centimeter. and we must put negative sign here. So this is 5 millimeter. Let's transfer this into centimeter. So 0.5 centimeter plus 0.025 centimeter plus 0.004 centimeter. This is 0.529 centimeter, right? So option number D. Okay, let's move to the question number 5. Let's erase. Okay, I think this is enough. Okay, let's move to the question number 5. A physical quantity of dimension of length can be formed. So we have to form the dimension of L, right? Dimension of length. Okay. By C, G and D. C is the velocity of light, G is the universal constant, and E is the charge. Okay. So C is nothing but a velocity. So this is L t to the power minus 1. That's enough. Okay. Okay. And G, what is G? What is G? G is, from Newton's formula, G is F r square by m square. This is m L t to the power minus 2 into L square by m square. This is m to the power minus 1 L cube t to the power minus 2. Okay. Let us take x be the e to the power e square, right? E square 4 pi epsilon 0. From Coulomb's law we can have this one f r square. Okay, so m L t to the power minus 2 into L square, and this is what? This is m L cube t to the power minus 2. Okay, so we can have the L is equals to, let's us assume something, what is, you can assume what, L t to the power minus 1 to the power m, and m to the power minus 1 L cube t to the power minus 2. This is basically G, dimension of G. This to the power n, and x, we assume this quantity e square minus 4 pi epsilon 0 only as x. So this is m L cube t to the power minus 2 to the power r, right? So here from the dimension analysis of m is minus n plus r. This is equals to 0 because L can be written as m to the power 0 L t to the power 0. Okay, we just match dimension from the both sides of equation. Okay, n plus r equals to 0, and from L we can write m minus n plus m m plus 3n, okay, plus 3r equals to what? This is the dimension of L, this is 1, and what is the dimension of T? T is minus m minus 2n minus 2r equals to 0. So from equation, from this we can get n equals to r, right? So from these we can get minus m equals to 2 into n plus r, and n is n equals to r, this is n equals to r, so this equals 2 into 2r, right? This is 4r, so minus m equals to 4r, so m equals to minus 4r, right? So from this equation we just put the value of m and n in terms of r. So m equals to minus 4r, n equals to r, so 3n can be written as 3r plus 3r, right, equals to 1. So r equals to 1 by 2, r equals to 1 by 2. And if n equals to r, so this is n, so m can be written as n, just put the value of r here, so m equals to minus 2, right. So this is the option number D, right. So option number let's move to the question number 6. Okay, Planck constant. Question number 6 is seeking Planck constant h, speed of light in vacuum c, Newton's gravitational constant g are three fundamental constant. Okay, which is the following combination length? This is also seeking the length, right. So here we get h, Planck constant is actually E by frequency nu, right, E by nu. So E is what? E is ml square t to the power minus 2, and nu is nothing but t inverse, right. So where we can write m l square t to the power minus 1. Okay, this is h. And what is the value of c? C is nothing but a speed, so this is l t to the power minus 1. Okay, so g can written as g equals to f r square by m square. This is also done in the previous question. So this is nothing but m to the power minus 1 l cube t to the power minus 2. Okay, so if we put together same manner, if we put together some equation, this is l equals to h to the power x, dimension of actually h to the power x, c to the power y, and g to the power some constant g to the power something like r. So we can get some equation this like l is this is also seeking the length l, right. So l is let's take first h is what? H is m l square t to the power minus 1, okay, to the power x, and l t to the power minus 1 to the power y, and g is what? G is m to the power minus 1 l cube t to the power minus 2 to the power z. By solving this you can form the equation. This l can be written as m to the power 0 l t to the power 0, and the dimension analysis you can get the three equation. Let's write this equation. 2x plus we are just comparing dimension of m first. 2x, sorry, m to the power 1, so x plus what? X plus 0 matlab y can be nothing have quotient, okay, and minus z equals to 0. Okay, let's check the dimension of l. L is what? L is 2x plus y plus 3z equals to 1, and t, dimension of t can give us equation x minus y minus 2z equals to 0. So by solving this equation we can have the x equals to z equals to half, and y equals to minus 4 or something like that. Just solve this equation and put the value and you get, okay, y equals to, we can have minus 3 by 2, I guess, minus 3 by 2. Okay, so option, just take the option. Y is before c, so c to the power 3/3. This is the option A. Okay, let's move to the question number 7. if dimension of the critical velocity, okay, dimension of the critical velocity of a liquid just given in the expressed okay, n, p and r are the coefficient of viscosity of the liquid, density of the liquid and radius. Okay, x, y, r. Okay, just erase something to have some space to perform our problem. Just wait. Okay, this is enough, I think. First, critical velocity vc, which is of dimension l t to the power minus 1. This is the simple dimension of velocity. Okay, so here the coefficient of viscosity. Okay, let's viscous force is given by coefficient of viscosity into area by velocity gradient, right, dv dz. Okay, so coefficient of viscosity is dimension of force by dimension of area by dimension of velocity gradient dv dz, right. So this is force is m l t to the power minus 2 and area is l square, and dv dz is nothing but l t to the power minus 1 by l, right. So coefficient of viscosity we can get this is as m l to the power minus 1 t to the power minus 1, right. Okay, so we know the other quantity rho is nothing but mass by volume. This is m l to the power minus 3. Okay, and r is of length, so l. Okay, so here we can write l t to the power minus 1 is just equals to which to the power x is given, neta means m l to the power minus 1 t to the power minus 1 to the power x. Okay, and rho is what? Rho is m l to the power minus 3 to the power y, and r is l to the power z, right. So we can from this equation we can from three equation from m we can get x plus y equals to 0, because this can be written as m to the power 0 l t to the power minus 1. Okay, this can be written as, okay, x plus y equals to 0. From the dimension analysis of l we can get minus x minus 3y plus z equals to 1, and from the dimension analysis of t we can get minus x equals to 0, sorry, minus 1. This is minus 1. Okay, so here we get x equals to 1 simply. Okay, then from this equation y equals to minus 1. Okay, and if we put this in equation x and y value, so minus 1 minus of 3 minus 1 y, so plus z equals to 1, so z is also equals to minus 1, z is also equals to minus 1. So x y z is given by this 1 minus 1 and minus 1. Okay, let's move to the question number 8. If force, velocity and time are taken as fundamental unit, then dimension of mass, right. So mass, dimension of mass is m. Okay, dimension of mass means ma, mass is m, right. So the dimension of force is m l t to the power minus 2, right, and dimension of velocity is l t to the power minus 1. Okay, and dimension of time is t. So we can assume m to be f to the power x means m L t to the power minus 2 to the power x, L t to the power minus 1 to the power y, and t to the power z. We can from the dimension analysis, we can from three equation from dimension analysis. So this m can be written as m L to the power 0 t to the power 0, right? So from the equation m we can write x plus x equals to 1. Okay, from L we can write x plus y equals to 0, so y equals to minus 1. And from the equation 3, which we getting by dimension analysis of t, this is minus 2x minus y plus z equals to 0. So minus 2x means minus 2, minus y means minus of minus 1, plus z equals to 0. So z equals to, actually z equals to what? Z equals to 1. Okay, then this m can be written as, this is ml to the power minus 2 is nothing but force to the power 1, and L to the power minus 1 is v to the power minus 1, this is y, and time to the power 1. So this can be written as f t by v. So option number f t by v, this also can be written as f t v inverse. So option number 1, option A. Okay, let's move to the 9th question. In an experiment, 4 quantities A, B, C, D are measured with percentage error 1%, 2%, 3%, and 4%, right? Let's erase some. Okay, and the formula is given in form of P a cube B square C by CD, right? So P is given as a cube B square by CD, right? So dP by P is 3 into dA by A plus 2 into dB by B plus dC by C plus d of D by D, right? So if we multiply 100% in both the side of the equation, we get dP by, this is P, dP by P into 100%, which is required here, is equals to 3 into dA by A into 100%. dA by A into 100% is what? 1%. So 3 into 1% plus 3 into 1% plus 2 into dB by B into 100% is what? 2%, plus dC by C into 100% is what? 3%, plus dd by D into 100% is what? 4%. So 3% plus 4% plus 7%. 3% plus 4% is 7%. So we can get 14%. Is our option C. Okay. Let's move to the question number 10. The pair of quantity having same dimension. Okay. Work and torque have the same dimension. Okay. Let's have some analysis. Work is what? Work is nothing but work. The dimension work is same dimension of energy, right? Okay. And we can also write work is equals to force into displacement. Okay. So force is m L t to the power minus 2, in displacement is what, L, so m L square t to the power minus 2. This is the dimension of work, right? And dimension of torque is what? Torque is R cross product of F. This is nothing but RF sin theta. Okay, so the dimension of torque is, dimension of R is L, and dimension of force is m L t to the power minus 2, and dimension of sin theta is 0. Actually sin theta is dimensionless, right? So this is m L square t to the power minus 2. Let's move to the question number 11. The damping force on an oscillator is directly proportional to the velocity. Let's erase. Then it's want the dimension of proportionality constant, right? Okay. Actually unit of proportionality constant, right? So force, damping force, which is given in the question, is proportional to the velocity. So force is some some constant, proportionality constant into velocity. Let's take it k, right? So so unit of k is wanted in the question. So k is F by V. F is mass into acceleration, so kg meter per second to the power minus 2, and this is meter second to the power minus 1. Meter get cancelled, and this gives us kg second inverse. This is option number C. Okay, the dimension of mu 0 epsilon 0 to the power 1 by 2. Okay, we know the velocity of light equals to 1 by root over mu 0 epsilon 0. So this is nothing but mu 0 epsilon 0 to the power minus 1 by 2. So here the quantity is actually the speed of light, so dimension of speed is L t to the power minus 1. So option number C is the right answer. The density of the material in CGS system of unit, CGM system of unit is 4 gram per centimeter cube. Okay, in this system of unit is which unit of length is 10 centimeter, unit of mass is what, 100 grams, the value of the density. This is very easy question. We always we have to compare the two system, nothing else. Just take in first system, just wait. Okay, let us take first system, the value of the quantity is n1 and unit is u1, and in the second system this is n2 and unit is u2. In first system this is given 4 gram per centimeter cube, right? In second system this is let us assume this is n, and the mass is given 100 gram, this is unit, and the length is given as what? Length is given as 10 centimeter. This is 10 centimeter cube. This is nothing but 1 by 10 into n gram per centimeter cube. Just cancel out gram per centimeter cube and gram per centimeter cube, so n equals to 40. This is the right answer. The dimension of this, okay, actually in magnetic field, electric energy, actually electrical energy, the magnetic field actually consists of two kind of energy. This first one is magnetic energy, second one is electrical energy, right? So electrical energy density, this is the density of electrical energy. This is nothing but energy per unit volume. This is half epsilon 0 E square. So energy is have the dimension of m L square T to the power minus 2, and volume is what? L cube. So this is m L to the power minus 1 T to the power minus 2, m L to the power minus 1 T to the power minus 2, option B. A student measured the distance travelled in a free fall of body instantly at rest, initially at rest, alright. So initial velocity u is given as 0. Okay, in this given time he uses his data to estimate g, the acceleration due to gravity, if the maximum percentage error in measurement of distance and time is e1 and e2. Okay, so if we measure the quantity height is nothing but ut plus half gt square, right? If the boy drops a ball from the height h, this is the ground, this is ground, so the ball takes time t to reach the ground from the roof, this is t, and initial velocity is 0, so this term will be 0 into half gt square. So g is nothing but 2 of h into t square. So del of g is del of g by g is nothing but del of h by h plus 2 del of t by t. So this is the maximum error to measure g. This is nothing but e1 plus 2e2. Let's move to the question number 15. Where is question number 15? Actually, this is the question number 15, I guess. This is the question number 15. Let's move to the question number 16. If dimension of a physical quantity is given as m to the power a, L to the power b, T to the power c, then the physical, if the dimension of a physical quantity is given as, the dimension of physical quantity is given as in the physical quantity. Okay, let's take some say actually here the question is asked pressure will be that quantity if a equals to 1, b equals to minus 2 and c equals to minus b equals to minus 1 and c equals to minus 2. Let's check it. The quantity x is m to the power a, L to the power b, T to the power c. So this is m, b is minus 1, so by L, t is minus 2, so t to the power minus 2. This is m, L to the power minus 1, T to the power minus 2. The pressure is force per unit area. This is m, L, T to the power minus 2 by area is L square. So this is m, L to the power minus 1, T to the power minus 2. So this is the right answer, option number D. If the error in measurement of radius of a sphere is 2%, radius is 2%, then the error in determination of volume sphere will be, okay, this is very easy question. What is the formula for the volume of sphere? Volume is nothing but V equals to 4 by 3 pi r cube, right? So we can write del V by V is equals to 3 into del r by r, right? So if we multiply 100% in both sides, so del V by V into 100% is equals to 3 into del r by r into 100% is what? 2%. So this is 2%, this is 6%. Option number D will be the answer. We don't take 4 by 3 pi in measurement of error because 4/3 into pi is constant. In question number 18, this is given that which two of the following 5 physical parameters have the same dimension. Okay, so the option number, let me check the option number will be energy density and Young modulus, right? Option number A1 and 4, right? This is the correct answer. This is the correct answer. Let us check it. If you want the all dimension analysis, energy density, refractive index, dielectric constant, Young modulus, magnetic field, please feel free to comment below in comment section. I will make another video to explain every dimension given in the question, right? So energy density is nothing but energy by volume. This is nothing but ml square t to the power minus 2 by L cube. This is m L to the power minus 1 t to the power minus 2, right? And what is Young modulus? Force equals to Young modulus into area into strain, longitudinal strain. This is the formula of longitudinal strain. You will read it in chapter elasticity. Okay, so Young modulus is equals to, this is dimensionless because two lengths are this is the ratio of two lengths, right? So Young modulus equals to nothing but force by area. This is also m L t to the power minus 2 by area is what? L square. So this is m L to the power minus 1 t to the power minus 2. Those have same dimension, Young modulus and energy density. So the option number 1 is the right answer. Let's move to the question number 19. Dimension of resistance in an electric circuit in terms of dimension of mass, length and T and of current I will be. Okay, here the dimension of resistance is okay, just okay, this is question number 19. First, resistance is what? Resistance is voltage by current from Ohm's law. Voltage by current, right? Voltage is what? Work by charge by current, right? So here we get work by charge into current, Q equals to I into T. So work into current into time into current. Okay, so what is work? M L square t to the power minus 2. We can get work by multiplying force into length, dimension of force into dimension of length, right? So I is, just 1 minute, I is actually I. Okay, just tell me something. The current, dimension of current can be written as I. In some question it is also given in terms of A, right? Both are the correct. So here the option is in option it is given in terms of I, so I just put it as I. So this is T. This equals to M what? M L to the power what? L to the power A square t to the power minus 3 into I to the power minus 2. Option is looking some weird. So this is m L square t to the power minus 3 I to the power minus 2, option number C. Okay, let's move to the question number 20. If the velocity of the particle at time t is given by v equals to at plus b by t plus c, where a, b, c are constants. The dimension of a, b and c are okay. Velocity is equals to plus at plus what? At plus b t plus c. Okay. Now this is the velocity, because velocity can be added and subtracted with velocity, because you can't subtract it 2 cows from 4 goats. You have to subtract cows from cows and goats from goats, right? So I just want to tell that same kind of quantity can be added and can be subtracted. So at is nothing but velocity. So this is velocity is what? L t to the power minus 1. This is a into time t. So a equals to L t to the power minus 2, right? Okay. So we can write c is nothing but time, right? Because this is also the same logic. T plus c is given, so only the time can be added and or subtracted with the time only, right? So c is time. Okay. So this quantity together, b by t plus c is velocity, right? So velocity t l t to the power minus 1, this is equals to b by, this is time, because t is written here, so this is time. So b is nothing but l, dimension of l. So a is l t to the power minus 2, b is t, and c is b is l and c is t. So this is b is l and t is t. This is the right answer, b. Okay. The ratio of dimension of Planck constant to that moment of inertia. Okay. Planck constant is what? Planck constant, we just write it down earlier. Planck constant is what? Energy by frequency, right? So energy dimension of energy is what? Dimension of energy is ml square t to the power minus 2. But dimension analysis is some kind of difficulty. We just got difficulty or nothing else. Let it do in some another manner. Just erase it. Let me erase. Okay. So here we have to make out the ratio between Planck constant and moment of inertia, right? So Planck constant by moment of inertia, right? So this is energy by frequency. Frequency is what? 1 by time. So this can be written as E into time, energy into time, right? So momentum is what? Momentum is m into l square, because momentum is what? Mass into distance square. Momentum can be written as this formulation, but some coefficient is added in some different shapes. Just look it down right now. Okay, this is energy is m l to l square t to the power minus 2, and time is t, and mass is m, and this is l square, right? So we get m to the power 0, l to the power 0, time to the power minus 1. So this is nothing but time to the power minus 1 means frequency. This is frequency. Okay. Dimension of universal gravitational constant. Gravitational constant we can get from Newton's gravitational law, that F into r square by m square. So G is, F is what? M l t to the power minus 2, r square is what? L square, and m is m square. So this is m to the power minus 1 l cube t to the power minus 2, m to the power minus 1 L cube t to the power minus 2, option number A, right. Unit of permittivity, unit of permittivity of free space, epsilon 0. Okay, so permittivity is what? Force is Coulombian force is given as 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 to charge q1 q2 by r square. This is the system, we can write it down in short manner. This is q1 charge and this is q2 charge. This is distance r. The force of attraction or force of repulsion is just given as proportional to q1 q2 and proportional to 1 by r square, and F equals to 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0. This 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 is nothing but proportionality constant, and this is q1 q2 by r square, right. So 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 is proportionality constant, and this is epsilon 0 is called permittivity of that particular medium, and if it's written as epsilon 0, this is permittivity of free space. Let it be. So epsilon 0 is nothing but q1 q2 by r square into f, right. We neglect 4 pi because 4 pi is dimensionless and unitless, right. So we can have Coulomb square by meter square into Newton, right. So the option is Coulomb square by Newton meter square. This is the option number C is the right answer. Dimension of Planck constant is equals to, dimension of Planck constant is equals to what? Dimension of Planck constant is equals to angular momentum. This can be remembered, alright. So just check it out. Dimension of Planck constant into what? Planck constant is what? Planck constant is energy by frequency. So energy is what? Energy is m L square t to the power minus 2, and frequency is what? Frequency is t to the power minus 1. So we can have m L square t to the power minus 3, right. M L square t to the power minus 3. So m L square t to the power minus 3 is the h. So angular momentum is what? Angular momentum J can be written as moment of inertia into angular velocity. Moment of inertia is what? M into L square, and angular velocity is nothing but time inverse. This is actually minus 1. Okay, so m L square t to the power minus 1, right. So angular momentum has the same dimension as of Planck constant. Okay, let it be, and this is the end of the session. If we want the part 2, actually up to 2019 the question number of question is 47. Okay, we just made 24 number of questions. So you have to, if you want extra another 23 question, just put some comment below. We'll make another section, part 2 of this session will be provided to you. Thank you guys.